Can you dig it, sucker?
These two superstars, Big Show and Booker T, may well be SmackDown's last hope against this hostile takeover by ECW. And it may be even more personal for Show after being brutally ambushed in a bar last week.
Yeah, there's no doubt there are a couple of motivated and battle-tested veterans, but they might be fighting a losing battle. With WrestleMania coming up this Sunday, it looks like ECW is going to have a major presence there for sure.
I just can't believe that the #1 contender for the WWE title would throw in with ECW and give up his opportunity to face Rob Van Dam for the title.
How many times do I gotta say it, Cole? That's not the WWE title anymore. It's the ECW title. Besides, I think he made the right call. If you ask me, he joined the winning team.
Look at this. No fear on the face of this superstar.
Yeah, that and 50 cents will get you a cup of coffee.
This superstar is all fired up, and so is this capacity crowd.
Yeah, well, tell you what, one mistake and we're going to see that fire go out pronto.
What a deadly submission hold this is. We might see a tap out right here.
Won't surprise me one bit. The longer you stay in this, the more risk you have of serious injury.
These superstars are clearly giving it their all tonight.
Not a surprise there at all, Cole. I mean, tell me the last time that you saw a WWE superstar only go halfway.
I don't think I ever have, Taz. Everyone on the roster gives 110%. If they didn't, they wouldn't be here.
He slipped out of that one. He's going for a pin, Cole. And there's the counter, Cole. Seems like things have quieted down a little bit here, Cole.
I think this may just be the calm before the storm, Taz. And there's the reversal.
And there's the tag. It's crazy.
What a submission maneuver. You must be familiar with this one, Taz.
Yeah, I've been on both sides of it, Cole. That's the truth. And let me tell you, it's better to give than receive. Watch it. He reversed it. You know, the key to winning a match like this is to build some momentum. And you're not going to see a match won with just one or two moves.
No, but one or two big moves at a crucial point could change the direction of it completely.
Man, I don't envy that ref. You know, the last place I want to be is between these superstars.
You can say that again. Talk about hazardous to your health.
The Big Show is a big dude, all right. But I'll tell you what, I think it's kind of strange that a guy who's the largest athlete in the world has not been WWE champion more times than he has been.
What are you saying?
There's a dude with guts. These top rope moves are risky. Wow, great reversal.
Did they get the tag? Yes!
Man, I can't tell you how impressed I am with what I've seen here tonight so far.
How could you not be impressed, Taz? These are some of the greatest superstars in the world doing what they do best.
Hey, slow down, girl pants. I wouldn't. I've been locked in this hole before, and it hurts even worse than it looks.
I can't even imagine the amount of pain that this hole must inflict on any superstar who winds up in it. What a counter that was! These fans just can't get enough of Latino heat. Eddie Guerrero's got them in the palm of his hand.
Yeah, and I don't know why he lies.
He anticipated that move perfectly. Booker T has accomplished so much in his career.
Nice quick counter. If Booker wants to win this thing, he better get focused on his opponent and get his mind off the fans.
You might as well tell Booker to stop breathing, Taz. He was born to entertain a crowd, and I don't think we've ever seen anyone do it better.
Yeah, well, you know what? Your fans like to see you win matches, and maybe a title every now and then, too. So you know what? Booker T, he better keep his mind on that.
They got the tag.
He's going for the submission.
And he might get it. He's got that hold locked in. Nice reversal. Taz, I tell you, I've got no patience for a superstar who pulls that kind of thing. Quit playing possum and wrestle.
One. That wasn't even close to three. There's the tag. Nice teamwork. He's been looking for that all match, Cole, and now he's taking advantage.
Come on, partner. Taking advantage is a rather generous way to put it. He's cheating, plain and simple. That reversal might stop his opponent's momentum dead. He's showing absolutely no respect for his opponent.
Yeah, and his opponent's not doing nothing about it. What's that tell you?
He's going for the pin. This could be it.
He dodged that bullet. He's going to throw his back out if he keeps this up.
And that certainly wouldn't do him any favors in this match. He knows his opponent is completely helpless to resist the submission hold.
And that means you got to either dig deep and find a way to break it, or you got to just flat out tap out.
One.
I knew it was only a matter of time before we saw that. I don't like it, but as long as it wins matches, it's going to keep happening.
That's the bottom line, Cole. If you're not doing everything you can to win, then you're in the wrong game.
Three.
He saw that one coming.
Four.
Talk about adding insult to injury. And these fans love it.
Yeah, well, you know what? He better worry more about the injury and less about the insult until his match is over. I feel like a real jerk when somebody counters you like that. You know, RVD calls himself the whole damn show, and that just gives you an idea, just a little sample of how big this guy's ego is. I don't care how bad you want to win the match. The fact of the matter is the human body is only capable of so much. Man, you talk, he ain't taking any chances with this submission, Cole. Look at how tight he's got it locked in.
I see that, Taz. I would wouldn't be surprised if he got his opponent to tap out right here. He was one step ahead on that one. Come on, ref. That should have been a disqualification right there.
Shoulda, woulda, coulda, Cole, but it's not. It's not a disqualification.
Oh my, there's the submission hold. He's in the driver's seat now.
No doubt, Cole, if your opponent lets you lock that in, it usually means that they ain't got much left.
That tag shows some impressive teamwork. What an awesome presence is the Big Show. 7 feet tall, 500 pounds. There's no question why he's one of the most dominant superstars on the SmackDown roster.
Yeah, but you know, it's...
Submission hold locked in. We may see a tap out right here.
And even if you can't make your opponent tap out, this will take a lot of fight out of him. Quick tags are the best way to win a match like this, Cole. Oh boy, looks like someone's moving up in the world. Man, there's not an ounce of quit in these superstars.
There certainly isn't. They're in this one to the bitter end. So much can go wrong from that top. Look at this, Taz. This could be it.
Good night, Irene. Nobody sticks around long after taking a finisher like that.
There's the pin. Can his opponent kick out?
There's the reversal, Cole. What's happening in the ground, Cole? I mean, this guy used to be the WWE champion, and now look.
What are you talking about, Taz? Eddie continues to compete at a level most superstars can only dream of. The fact that he's not wearing the WWE title on his way to the ring doesn't change that.
Don't kid yourself, Cole. This business is about how much money you...
A textbook reversal. Can he follow up?
I wonder if we're going to see anything this good on Raw next Monday, Cole.
Come on, Taz. I think we both know the answer to that one. Great reversal.
Man, I'm telling you, from my in-ring experience, trust me, you can cut this tension with a knife.
I don't think you need in-ring experience to feel the tenacity radiating off these superstars, Taz. I don't think anything could be more obvious.
Spoken like a guy who's never been in there, Cole.
What a reversal.
This is one heck of a match so far.
It sure is, Taz. What do you think the highlight has been so far?
Well, that'll probably come a little bit later on in the match.
And
You
that's
decide to
bad.
shut your yap for a few seconds, and I can enjoy it in peace.
Will excuse me for doing my job, partner. Sorry to have disturbed you.
The tag's been made, and his partner's coming in.
Look at these fans. They didn't like that one bit.
Yeah, well, you know what? I got some bad news for these fans. He don't give a damn what you think.
1, 2,
This capacity crowd is... Oh, my. I think
Three.
someone's just been busted open.
Look at all that blood.
4,
These WWE fans are definitely getting their money's worth tonight.
I think these fans came here to see superstars compete in a match, not beat each
6.
other to a bloody pulp.
7,
Man, his opponent looked like a punk with that
8,
counter.
Eddie Guerrero...
I don't think this is going to last much longer, Cole. Talk about running on empty. That was a textbook reversal. And I think these superstars are going to keep it up until they've got literally nothing left to give.
And that's the attitude you have to take to win. You know that your opponent isn't going to hold anything back, and you can't afford to either.
I'd love to know where you're coming up with this stuff, Cole. Because it's sure not from personal experience, I know that.
The referee saw the tag.
This one's gonna keep on going until someone can't go anymore.
And considering the conditioning of these athletes, that could be quite a while from now.
Look at these superstars go. It's obvious they've done their homework on each other.
That's for sure. This match might have been over by now if they had.
90% of a match is in the preparation, Cole. You gotta come ready for the battle.
Oh my, the submission hold is locked in.
This ain't easy to get out of either, Cole. You know, there is such a thing as playing to the crowd a little too much, and that's exactly what I'm seeing here.
I disagree. He's wrestled this match his way all along, and now we see it paying off. And there's the submission hold. What a deadly maneuver this is.
You're not kidding, Cole.
Folks will be staying with this match to the end with no commercial interruptions.
Good thing, too, Cole, because I don't think we'd ever hear the end of it if we cut away here.
You're probably right, Taz. I know I wouldn't want to miss a second of this action.
I think I've got a pretty good idea who's going to win this match, Cole.
I wouldn't be so sure, Taz. If there's one thing we've seen, it's that anything can happen here in the WWE.
You got to be careful when you're going up there.
What an incredible match we've seen so far.
And it ain't over yet, Cole.
It sure isn't. I think these superstars could keep going for quite a while longer.
I don't think this is just a match anymore, Cole. This is getting personal.
Well, what do you expect? They've been beating the hell out of each other all match.
Yeah, but it's more than that, Cole. I don't think they look at each other the same way after this one.
1, 2.
Look at these superstars, Cole. I mean, they're not even contemplating the fact that they might lose here tonight.
They've sacrificed so much to get here, Taz. I don't think they can allow that thought to enter their heads.
3.
You know, you can show off for the crowd all you want, but all that does is let your opponent rest up.
Actually, Taz, I think it's a great display of confidence on the part of this great superstar.
6. 7.
This ain't about winning or losing anymore, Cole. This has become real personal.
Well, with the way they've been beating the hell out of each other, I'm not surprised.
10.
Man, you couldn't ask for anything more from these guys. Mr. McMahon, the chairman of the board is here.
RVD should have known that Mr. McMahon wouldn't stand for anyone interfering with WrestleMania.
You guys never learn, do you? You know, as I recall, WWE helped put ECW out of business. And I must say that I'm surprised as anyone to see it rise from the grave once again. And I'll be damned if I'll stand idly by and let some sort of ECW insurgents affect WrestleMania's main event this Sunday. I don't care if you two are partners or not. You're still the champion and the #1 contender. So this Sunday at WrestleMania, I guarantee the two of you are going to put each other through hell for that title. And by God, I mean the WWE title, not the ECW title, just as planned.
You gotta be kidding, Vince. I mean, come on. You can't tell ECW what to do. There's no way the two of us are gonna fight each other just because you told us to.
Maybe you're right. Maybe I can't tell ECW what to do. Rob?
What just happened here?
Okay, now I'm confused. Whose side is RVD on anyway?
Excellent work, Rob. You know, I really got to hand it to you. When you first started up with this ECW nonsense, I didn't think you'd actually listen to reason.
Well, let's face it, Mr. McMahon, money talks. And you've got the volume turned way up, dude. Plus, you're right. Mr. Thursday Night's just too big a star for ECW. SmackDown's the only brand that can handle the whole damn show. And this Sunday, at WrestleMania, I'm going to remind everyone why I'm called Mr. Pay-Per-View when I defend this WWE title in a hardcore match.
So we're cool then?
Mr. McMahon, dude, everything's cool when you're Rob Van Dam.
Once again, welcome to WrestleMania, the grandest stage of them all. And here we go with our SmackDown main event, a hardcore match for the WWE title.
There's a lot on the line here tonight, Cole. ECW and SmackDown are locked in a struggle for survival. And this is going to be the deciding battle, and I can't wait.
I guess we know where you stand. And partner?
I'll tell you, Cole, people keep jumping back and forth so much, I can't even keep track who's with who. Either way, I'm happy. I'm cool. I just want to see a rocket buster of a title match.
And here comes RVD, the WWE champion. But will he remain the champion after tonight?
I think his opponent would object to you calling RVD the W... Looks to me as this can go down in the books as an instant classic.
I think just about every match has that potential, Taz. This is the WWE after all.
What's happened to Eddie Guerrero? Man, what a chair shot. Reminds me of my old ECW days. You know, RVD calls himself the whole damn show, and that just gives you an idea, just a little sample how...
Enough's enough. Someone's got to get that chair from him. He anticipated that move perfectly.
tell you what, man, this one's just turned into a fight. Pure and simple.
We knew it was going to be intense. We knew it was going to be physical. But I don't think anyone was prepared for this.
I gotta admit, it kind of took me by surprise, Cole, and that don't happen too often.
That's an understatement. You've been in hundreds of matches in your career. We've both called hundreds more. We usually have a pretty good idea of what to expect, but not this time.
I guess it just goes to show you, Cole, like they say, anything can happen here in the WWE.
Kaz, in your entire career, have you ever seen a superstar as loved by the fans as Rob Van Dam?
Nope, I've never had. I mean, every crowd that Van Dam performs in front of loves this guy to death, no doubt about it. No matter how he gets it done in the ring. I think he's gonna fly, Cole. Man, you talk about superstars who ain't got an ounce of quit in them, huh? You're looking at them right here.
And that's a potentially dangerous mindset to be in. If you're too proud to realize that you're in trouble, you might wind up risking your career for a single match.
Look, Cole, this ain't ballet. You gotta go in there every single match and be willing to do whatever it takes. You'd know that if you actually stepped in between them. Wow, I'm telling you, I don't think that chair's gonna be good for anything after this match. You know, Cole, the more I watch this match, the more I'm thinking that there's some legitimate personal issues here between these superstars.
You might be right, Taz. After all, they spent the better part of the match beating the hell out of each other. It's hard not to take something like that personally.
Well, if they didn't want him using the chair like that, they should have left it lying around.
How much can these superstars possibly have left?
They got as much left as it takes, Cole. Trust me. You get in that ring and you find...
He's laying waste to his opponent with that steel chair. Nice reversal. Night after night, the WWE superstars never fail to amaze the fans.
And that's a good thing, Cole. I don't ever want to think about where we'd be if they didn't.
Well, we wouldn't be sitting here calling this match, that's for sure. He saw that one coming.
When you see this level of competition, Cole, there is no doubt that SmackDown's just head and shoulders better than Raw.
I couldn't agree more, Taz. Raw has some incredible superstars, no question about it. But they just can't compete with SmackDown's finest.
Come on, Cole. I know you're just trying to be diplomatic, but you can't seriously sit there and say that there's anyone on the Raw roster you'd...
A sickening impact from that steel chair.
Man, look at these superstars. You can't ask for a better example of what makes SmackDown so great.
You sure can. SmackDown's got the greatest superstars in the greatest matches for the greatest fans in all of sports entertainment. And there's the reversal. Someone had better get that 2x4 away from him.
I think I've got a pretty good idea who's going to win this match, Cole.
I wouldn't be so sure, Taz. If there's one thing we've seen, it's that anything can happen. Will somebody please take that barbed wire wrapped 2x4 from him?
These superstars are on top of their game, but only one of them. There's only one thing that a 2x4 wrapped in barbed wire is good for, and it's not guarding.
Oh no, he's looking for a weapon. This could cause a serious injury.
Let me tell you, Cole, I spoke to these superstars before the match, and this guy might not have enough to kick out. Conditioning's a huge factor in any match. If you can't go the distance, there ain't no way you're gonna win.
That's for sure, Taz. And the WWE superstars are some of the best conditioned athletes in the world. That's not what the chair was meant to be used for.
Man, I almost feel bad for JR and King, Cole.
He's got absolutely crazy with the steel chair, Taz.
Fuck off.
No doubt from what we're seeing here, these WWE fans are getting their money's worth.
If they don't yet, I'm sure they will by the end of the match, Taz. Great reversal. I think that if one of these superstars successfully executes their finishing move, this one is over.
That ain't necessarily the case, Cole. Just because it's called a finisher, if he keeps connecting with that chair, this is going to be a real short match. Here's the pin.
1, 2.
That was nowhere near a 3 count. You can find all sorts of weapons under that ring. What kind of sick, twisted person would just leave a 2x4 wrapped in barbed wire laying around?
I'll tell you, as long as these superstars have got anything left in the tank, he'll just keep going.
They certainly don't look like they're going to give anything less than 100.
Well, if no one gets that 2x4 away from him, this one's going to be over real quick. This is just dumb, Cole. You don't win a match by taunting your opponent to death.
I disagree, Taz. Getting the crowd on your side can be a huge psychological boost.
Jeez, what a match. I got no idea what these superstars are going to do next.
That makes 2 of us, partner. And I think that's one of the...
Oh, God. That's a solid steel chair, Cole. That don't tick. Man, I'm telling you, from my in-ring experience, trust me, you could cut this tension with a knife.
I don't think you need in-ring experience to feel the tenacity radiating off these superstars, Taz. I don't think anything could be more obvious.
Spoken like a guy who's never been in there, Cole. Trust me, when it comes down to you or them, it's a whole different level of intensity.
I'll have to take your word for it, Taz. I honestly can't imagine a more electric atmosphere than the one in this arena right now. This is gonna be big, one way or the other.
I think we might be in for a finisher here, Cole.
Look at this, Taz. This could be it.
Good night, Irene. Nobody sticks around long after taking a finisher like this.
What's up, Joe? What's up, this stuff?
I've been locked in this hole before, and it hurts even worse than it looks.
I can't even imagine the amount of pain that this...
What a match. I got goosebumps.
He did it. He beat the WWE champion. RVD started this ECW revival, but now it's cost him his championship. It's SmackDown, it's champion. I never thought I'd say it, but ECW has beaten SmackDown at WrestleMania.
I knew he could do it, and that's saying something coming from me, a former ECW Grand Champion like myself.
This is just too much.
Hey, the ECW title is back, and I don't think even Mr. McMahon's going to be able to buy himself out of this one.
No, this can't be happening.
Whoa! Looks like the champ is taking a page out of RVD's own playbook.
Van Terminator on Rob Van Dam.
What a night and what a WrestleMania. You know, Cole, I know you're not too happy about it, but this one is for the books. ECW is back, baby, and SmackDown may never, ever be the same.
Hard to have fast now.
King of the smack. What up, where you at? What up, where you at? King of the smack. What up, where you at? What up, where you at? Yo, I rock from South Bay to LA, from NY to Texas. You seeing who the best is, homie? Now check your records. I'm reckless. You better call the EMU. These rappers getting played like a yo. I'm dedicated. My rhymes be meditated. I'm heavyweighted. The best been demonstrated by the forces of 40 horses. Awesome portrait, like the torches. I'm living lawless, I'm flawless, I'm raw, okay? Like WWE, y'all don't want trouble with me. I dare y'all to rumble with me. I pummel your team, I'm hotter than steam, so fresh and so clean. I'm moving, son, you know what I mean. Untouchable, tight with my fams like the Huxtables. Quick to treat a rapper like ham out the Lunchables. No one can stop me, dog, no one can top me. Big V, crossing more checks than hockey. What up, where you at? What up, where you at? The world is my ring, I'm the king of the snack. What up, where you at? What up, where you at? The world is my ring, I'm the king of the snack. Yo, I'm a dentist, no, I'm a chiropractor. Type to take your spine out with a spiral jackhammer. Analyze the parasite, more vessels popping. Brain tissue targeted, Vader bomb bombing it. Watch out, Vader in the trick box surprising. GP shine like the sun in the horizon. I'm sick, I'm deeper than a pitch black hole. When you whack rappers gon' dish that flow, I introduce you. My mind itself is a computer, digital master. Memory stored inside my cap of finger taps. Murder rhyme keyboard steps, call me your B-boy. Breaking rappers, destroying rappers' raps. Ploy the heat seeker, you only get weaker. Quickly I display these time bombs out your speaker. No danger, stranger, you trick me off the hanger. banger. Bang after banger, instant with my remainders. What up, where you at? What up, where you at? The world is my ring, I'm the king of this mat. What up, where you at? What up, where you at? Where you at? The world is my ring, I'm the king of this mat. Yo, my fighting skill is designed to kill any fighter who's thinking that he's kinda ill. Cause when it comes to fights, all your luck is bad. So I'm putting all your other stuff in bags. This is my ring, you ain't touching my rope. At the spur of the moment, you next to get choked. So pass the belt, I'm in the greedy things. Yo, these teams couldn't see me with they 3D shades. Go ahead and get your squad, homie, you're past that. I'm known to smash back without having to grab backs. I'm on my last track, I done finished my last lap. My rap like a rebate, send it for cash back. I'm about to double though, big bills like Buffalo. I got another flow, your whole squad's in trouble, bro. So sit back as I slay these fools and break your whole crew like I break the fools. It's like, what up, where you at? What up, where you at? The world is my ring, I'm the king of this mat. What up, where you at? What up, where you at? The world is my ring, I'm the king of this mat. What up, where you at? What up, where you at? The world is my ring, I'm the king of this mat. What up, where you at? What up, where you at? The world is my ring, I'm the king of this mat.
The time comes when we must stand and fight against the odds. And the size of the opponent can make no difference. To be a real champion is the ultimate test. To win is the ultimate goal.
I came to crush anybody in my way. They getting hit with the chin music. Punk straight getting it. My team versus your team ain't a thing. Take it to the ring, fight to the extreme. We can go from night till morn. Wild out, everybody get it on. I catch you out there with the Polish hammer, throw you to my man, and watch him earth slam ya. We number one, and we bad for your health. You got no help, we snatching those belts. I knock you out of this building, boy, cause I came to crush, kill, destroy, crush, kill, destroy, destroy, crush, kill, destroy, destroy.
SmackDown, Raw, now we fighting for to see who the champion is. Once more, is it you with the signature move? Is it you with the heart that refuses to lose? Is it you for the tap out? 1, 2, 3. Is it you trying to lay the SmackDown on me? I ain't having it be. You can never be more than me. So let's take it to the ring so everybody can see me.
Crush, kill, destroy, destroy. Crush, kill, destroy. Yo, ain't nobody better, nobody brings the terror. Attitude is real rude and whatever. You might try, but you cannot stop me. Got the eye of the tiger, but I'm 10 times Rocky. All the fans know, even your mans know. You even in the ambulance, you ain't got a chance, yo. I'm coming at you like a pit bull. I'm coming at you like a soldier out the mud with a clip full. It's a million different ways I can get you. We can fair fight or a chair might hit you. I'm a true life warrior. I might tell my team chill, I take all of ya. What you don't know, I live for this. You don't know all the work I did for this. You don't know all the Christmases I missed. You don't know I'll touch ya, straight up crush ya. Crush, kill, destroy. Crush, kill, destroy.
SmackDown, Raw, now we fighting for to see who the champion is. Once more, is it you with the signature move? Is it you with the heart that refuses to lose? Is it you for the tap out? 1, 2, 3. Is it you trying to lay the SmackDown on me? I ain't having it be. You can never be raw than me. So let's take it to the ring so everybody can see me.
Crush, kill, destroy. Crush, kill, destroy. Now you know how I get down, come through, rip towns like a hurricane. Let the terror reign, fans scream my name, they know it's not a game. Gunpowder nitro flowing through my veins. Throw this on at the backyard brawl, OG Bobby Backlund throwing down hard. I put my foot on your chest and get my picture took. What happened to that boy? Look, my right hook. Trying to beat me? Mission impossible. I fill up the hospital. My style's remarkable. We can do it for free or pay-per-view. It don't matter to me, you gon' face your doom. I knock you to outer space, you can chase the moon. I drop you quick like Puff did Mason Loon. We cleaning up, I got the big jail mop and broom. We keep it raw like dog day afternoon. Crush, crush, kill, kill, destroy, 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 destroy. Crush, crush, kill, kill, destroy, 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 destroy.
SmackDown, Raw, now we fighting for to see who the champion is. Once more, is it you with the signature move? Is it you with the heart that refuses to lose? Is it you for the tap out? 1, 2, 3. Is it you trying to lay the SmackDown on me? I ain't having it be. You can never be raw than me. So let's take it to the ring so everybody can see me.
Crush, crush, kill,
Oh,
kill,
my word,
destroy, 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 destroy. Crush, crush, kill, kill, destroy, 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 destroy.
spoken twice now.
circle. We take no mercy on newcomers that don't like you know. Hopefully you can handle yourself amongst the lions and wolves well in these parts. You ready for a challenge? By the way, boy, what's your name?
Who am I? Race straight gutter, a cat that flows like none other. Dog like it at your mother. Bone your baby sis and play the scoops and blow spliffs with your baby brother. Pretty and chubby, not fat, that's baby blubber. Keep the magnum and not the rubber. Been nice before Bootsy was hollering at baby bubba. And I hate you like my baby's mother. Baby brother, now who's this? The poster child for who's the stick? So we ain't gotta ask who's the chick. Dog, I paid dues for this. So why you giving friends clues to this? Your family gon' catch the blues for this. So every cop that you tip off, my click gon' let it clip off and blow your whole damn tip off. A whole lot of hooping and hollering, grave flowering in between the verses of Solomon. And please, let's go. Man, I ain't worried about your crew. Scream at me. And I ain't worried what you gon' do. Scream at me. And you said you running with who? Scream at me. I'll bring it to them. I'll bring it to you. You. Man, I ain't worried about your crew. Scream at me. And I ain't worried what you gon' do. Scream at me. And you said you running with who? Scream at me. I'll give it to them. I'll give it to you. You. Hey yo, Bumpy, better tell them. Cause all that screaming and yelling will give them one up in his melon. Man, dealing with felons, act stop. One of the deepest minds in the game, act pop. So dear mama, I'ma stay with the llama. They want drama. Cat just wishing me some bad karma. You heard me? So stop talking about who's hot and who's not. The flow's sick, the album come with a flu shot. Stop saying what you don't, you do not. That tough talk is only gonna get you shot. I slam cats like WWE. Prime time on WB. You clowns want trouble with me. We can do it real sudden relief. I can take away the air and breathe. I bubble like burnt skin, cause Billy put work in. I'm nice and whack and seas, I know it irks him. Man, I ain't worried about your crew. Scream at me. And I ain't worried what you gon' do. Scream at me. And you said you running with who? Scream at me. I'll bring it to them. I'll bring it to you. You. Man, I ain't worried about your crew. Scream at me. And I ain't worried what you gon' do. Scream at me. And you said you running with who? Scream at me. I'll give it to them. I'll give it to you. You. Where I'm from, kids get like 8 or 9. Grow up and cop like 8 or 9. Play the block for hours like 8 or 9. Get bad, go up north, do like 8 or 9. Yo, this ain't 89. Fair when it's asinine. Cats blast the 9, the fastest time to pass the time. Billy's the R. Kelly of rap, I'm on my bump and grind. So I can bump and grind. Later on, with something fine. I'm far from a faker. Chop the head off a hater. And you ain't gotta wrestle here to meet the Undertaker. Champion game like John Cena. In a cat that gave me a iced out demeanor. And stay winning. Championship belt, stay spinning. Magazine covers from cover to the ending. And just to let you know, my people's on the roll. So go on, play the rock and I'ma let my peoples blow. Man, I ain't worried about your crew. Scream at me. And I ain't worried what you gon' do. Scream at me. And you said you running with who? Scream at me. I'll bring it to them. I'll bring it to you. You. Man, I ain't worried about your crew. Scream at me. And I ain't worried what you gon' do. Scream at me. And you said you running with who? Scream at me. I'll give it to them. I'll give it to you. You.
Double click again. Need more superstars.
With my feet, stomp my
Only
heat,
3 matches.
on the streets, jump. You don't want war. If my feet, stomp my heat, pump in the streets, jump. Yeah, you don't want war. My feet, stomp the heat, pump their streets, yeah, jump. Come on, you don't want war. If my feet, stomp my heat, pump in the streets, jump. You don't want war. I knew the time when I was wanted by them Keystone cops for keeping the hardcore music in the streets so hot. We never focus on the don't haves, cause we have not. I put the focus on the vocab, now we have nots. I grew up the hood too, the music game corrupted the sound. And went from state to state with microphones busting it down. A lot of people really hate it, then they loving it now. Cause they raised the label advancing the sound. You don't really want a problem, cause I might hurt you. Drama keep me flipping just like that
lot of songs about I work through. Always kept it underground just like that dirt do. Trying to catch the kids slipping. I leave your ribs tripping. I leave your nose running. I got them fools running. Wow, the streets will leave you rapping is easy, but your mind forget you left up in the pool of fashizi. If my beat stomp, my heat pump the streets jump. You don't want more. If my beat stomp, my heat pump and the streets jump. No, you don't want more. My beat stomp, heat pump streets jump. Come on, you don't want more. If my feet stomp, my heat pump the streets jump. Yeah, you don't want more. Not many men can walk the fine line of death and desire. I'm on my Rick James. Yeah, death is my retire. Right hand, I get your eye black. Left in the fire. The left hand, I get your Kanye. Jaws in the wire. I take the truth and make it work for me. Just like a lie. And bring all kinds of to you. Just like a fly. Freddie Fox back in the game. The question is why. And the answer is cause I don't see the streets in your eye. Off the top rope, I fly. Landing the hammer hard on your head like Chinese grammar. Yeah, we got cars and we pay people to drive them. I'm behind bars with the punchlines up inside them. You can talk about the thug life, but you ain't pop. You'll be posing for a mug shot and you'll get dropped. Cause the long arm of the streets corrupt some cops. They used to help Freddie Fox stick up blocks to my feet. Stomp the heat, pump the street. Yeah, come on, you don't want war with my feet. Stomp the heat, pump with my street. Yeah, come on, you don't want war with my feet. Stomp the heat, pump my street. Yeah, come on, you don't want war with my feet. Stomping that heat, pump them streets. Jumpy, you don't want war. I put the rap game metaphor inside of the ring. And took the heavyweight title belt and gave it a blink. I put the battery in John Cena and made him a beast. And made it safe for world wrestling to come in the street. Now we eat like kings. The pinky ring is bigger. Trying to take it back to the basement. Holla at me, Tigger. It's the 45 Dawn. I'm scared of nothing and no one. Cause most of these cats is bluffing. I take it all and give them nothing. Like real pimps do. Don't leave the fancy cars unlocked. We steal them too. The grimiest, rhymingest dude that'll eat your food. And put a gag order on the hood. I wish y'all would. Tell a cop my name on face. Show him a flick. I put it point blank at your face and blowing it quick. Everybody know the program. I'm showing a flick. It's called murder in the rap game. Producing a hit. It's Bumby. Come on. My street. Jump. You don't want war with my feet.
Yeah, cut, PJ. Don't
Pump the streets. Jump. Nah, you don't want war with my feet. Stomp the heat. Pump the streets. Jump. You don't want war with my feet. Stomp this heat. Pump them streets. Jump. Nah, you don't want war. Come on. Yeah. Rock. Boom. It's stuck to rock, mom. Gang affiliated.
Oh yeah, it's on the top. Wait, what did they say? Raw had 300 more. Oh, there. I had 10,000 more. Alright, I'll be back. Gonna eat.